Hey everybody, Ron Harris here. I'm the online editor. About to start coverage of the Orlando Pro, and I just found out some shocking, very, very sad news. I'm sure a lot of you guys found out over the past hour or two, is that Joe Lindner, aka Joesthetics, very, very popular bodybuilder, YouTube star, social media star, known as Joesthetics, 8.4 million followers on Instagram. Lot of fans, very, very popular guy, has passed away at either 29 or 30. I don't know if he had his birthday yet this year. Born in 1993, so he was either 29 or 30, which is very, very young. His girlfriend, her name is Nietzsche. She posts under Imma Peaches, IMMA Peaches, on Instagram, and she gave the full story because, obviously everyone's going to speculate, was it a heart attack, was it this? So his girlfriend, this is in Thailand. He's been living in Thailand. He's originally from Germany. I never met the guy, but just from the videos, such a great personality, smiling, happy, helpful to everybody, very motivational, very inspirational, really made bodybuilding seem fun and something everybody could be a part of. Anyway, his girlfriend posted, yesterday he passed away by aneurysm. I was there with him in the room. He put on the necklace on my neck that he made for me. Then we just lay down, cuddle, wait for the time to go meet Noel at the gym at 1600. He was in my arms, and this is just happening too fast 3 days ago. He kept saying that the pain in his neck, we not really realize it until it too late. Let's see, at this moment, I couldn't write anything much. Trust me, this man is more than what you ever know. He's so sweet, kindness, strong, and hard work, man, and loyalty and honesty, smart. And he is the believer in everyone, especially me. He believes in me that I could be better and be someone in this world when everyone else just laugh about it. He think a lot about what to post and care a lot about every comment, and every day after he posted, he just in his room reply all the comments himself. He put a lot of work to be motivated to his fans. Even sometimes he feel not so motivation, but he can't rest or give up. She's obviously in Thailand, so her English is a little off, but give her credit for making this post. Like you always say, keep pushing and stay strong. If your guys were know him like I do, his is the amazing, incredible person in the world. There was just a little bit more, part two. Yeah, he says he think a lot about it. He can't rest or give up. He think a lot about the post. He put a lot of work to be motivated his fans. Sometimes he can't rest or give up because 8 million people out there need this from him. Yeah, that's amazing that he was so engaging with his fans. Like you always say, keep pushing and stay strong. Okay, he done so much and he built so far just by himself. So please remember him as Joesthetics. And yeah, he had a tremendous physique, incredibly aesthetically pleasing, obviously. Something a lot of people could aspire to for sure. Very, very tragic. That is so young, 29 or 30 years old. I don't know how many of you guys are older and have kids. I have a daughter who will be 30 in April. So that is very, very young, guys. Very, very young to lose your life. My heart goes out to his family, his friends, and of course, all these fans, over 8 million people around the world who really respected, looked up to this guy. I
really wanted to get cute this
he put a ton of content out, so that'll live on. Unfortunately, he won't, and that's just a tragedy. That is so young. Joe Angel, 30. Yeah, so he did turn 30. I mean, I'm seeing different reports on different sites. Alvarez way too soon. Tony Rod too young. He always said he used just a little. No, I mean, don't start talking about the PED use, guys. Come on. Aneurysm. If it was a heart attack, yeah, maybe you could start pointing the finger at the PEDs. Aneurysm, I don't know. I honestly don't know if there's any relation between PED use and aneurysm. Is something very, very different from a heart attack or a stroke, guys. Very, very different. The alien gains will be missed, the greatest of all. R.I.P. legend, crazy. Not surprised, R.I.P. Yeah, someone is scolding. And it's a comment that's held, but I'm going to read it because Armin Aramini says, look at these. You can't use the R word. I think that's why it got held. Look at these so-and-sos in the comments. Go get wrecked. Show some respects for F's sakes. Yeah. Dude, when somebody passes away in our sport, it's the knee-jerk reaction of so many haters out there to say, well, it was the juice and that's what you get. And, what a horrible reaction to the tragedy. This is a tragedy, a young man. That is very young. Those of you who are young, very young, maybe 30 doesn't seem that young to you, but trust me, guys, when you get up to be 40, 50, assuming you live that long, you're going to look back and think 30, I was just sort of starting life, beginning life as a man, really getting comfortable in my skin, figuring life out. Joe obviously was a little ahead of that, mature for his age. I mean, he ran a massive social media account, a lot of fans, did a ton of collaboration videos with a lot of people. All that will live on. He'll keep inspiring people, motivating people long after he's gone. But unfortunately, he is gone. Shocked. Wow, it is very shocking. I mean, he can't go by people how they look, I know, but he looked like a healthy young guy, happy-go-lucky, loving life. Always, I didn't see a ton of his videos, but he seemed like a really cool guy. Always had a positive attitude. Always was encouraging of everybody around him. Cause of death, Battlefield Olympia, was an aneurysm. Oh boy, yeah. It's please, guys, don't be disrespectful and start talking about the drugs, because we don't know. An aneurysm is very, very different from a heart attack or a stroke or cancer or anything like that. It's completely different. It's a much more sudden cause of death. I've known, I have a sister-in-law whose brother passed away when he was like 20 or 21, just out of the blue. Healthy young guy, aneurysm, brain aneurysm. Very, very sad. How could he have passed, Mr. Gamer? He had an aneurysm. An aneurysm can happen to any of us at any time. It's not something that I don't believe is caused by any kind of abuse of drugs or your body or anything like that. I think an aneurysm is just terrible luck. I believe, I'd have to look it up. What is an aneurysm? Now I'm gonna have to look it up, guys, because I'm very curious. So I'm gonna find out as we speak. I'm very curious what an aneurysm is, because I don't know. So aneurysm is a bulging, weakened area in the wall of a blood vessel, resulting in abnormal widening or ballooning greater than 50% of the vessel's normal diameter width. An aneurysm may occur in any blood vessel, but is most often seen in an artery rather than a vein. Let me click on what is an aneurysm caused by. High blood pressure, hypertension over many years, resulting in damage and weakening of blood vessels, fatty plaques, atherosclerosis, resulting in a weakness of the blood vessel wall, inherited diseases that may result in weaker than normal blood vessel walls. So, I mean, that shows you there can be a lot of causes for an aneurysm. What happened with Joe? Low body fat. Yeah. Someone said he had an aneurysm because he was at low body fat. No. If you heard anything I just said about an aneurysm, there's no relation. What is an aneurysm exactly? I just read the definition that I went back. Always was upbeat and encouraging. This is Kevin Clements. Very, very sad. R.I.P. Joe. My thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends. Blood clot in the brain. No, it's not a blood clot. That would be an embolism. This is an aneurysm. So a clot is when there's a lack of blood flow. I believe an aneurysm is more of like a burst in a blood vessel. Mario Ultimate Art, man, I just seen the post yesterday, him and Larry flexing, and now he's gone. Yeah, I mean, he was the picture of health, had an incredible physique. A physique most people would prefer to have over, like a Hassan or a Big Ramy or even a Samson. Most people would rather look like Joe and look athletic and like they can move around rather than be, 300 pounds ripped. That's why he had 8.4 million followers, that's like Bumstead territory. Bumstead's got like 11 now, but that's a type of physique that really motivates and inspires people, and they can think maybe someday I could look like that. They don't look at Big Ramy or Hadi Choopan and say, hey, I could look like that, because that's just unattainable for the vast majority of people. Obviously, Joe had really good genetics, but he worked very hard for years to capitalize on those. Kept his waist very tiny. It was a very, very aesthetic physique, hence Joesthetics. I think classic physique, he would have fit right in. I don't know if he had competed yet. I know he was supposed to start competing. I don't know if he ever did. Now people are talking about the COVID jab. Yeah, I know. Anyway, guys, I just want to make that real quick. It's shocking. It's very sad because that's just too young. It's way too young, guys. 30 years old. That is much too young to leave this earth. We weren't meant to live only that long. He was on Bradley Martin's podcast recently, said he needed to have his blood filtered to remove all the heavy metals and particles his doctor claimed was from the vaccine. Huh. Yeah, terrible to have this happen. Guys, in the comments, please be respectful. Don't talk about all the gear and PEDs. He's dead. He's gone. You know, please show a little compassion, a little bit of respect. Don't be happy that someone's gone. It's that when you do that, it sounds like you're really gloating about it. It really makes you look like a horrible person when you say that. Competed in men's physique last year. I think that's right. I think I remember that. He lost the second show, so he was going to continue to push for a pro card. RP Bros, a great guy. Very positive information by the great influencer. Yeah, he wouldn't have been that popular unless he really connected with people and they felt a connection to him, a kindred spirit, somebody that they could really relate to. I think from what I saw, he had a great sense of humor, didn't take himself very seriously at all, always had kind words and encouragement for everybody that was around him. So, yeah. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna end this because we're gonna be covering the Orlando Pro right here on this channel live as soon as the judging is over. We have Mike Cox in Orlando. So that's going to be on this channel soon, but I did want to make a very quick video about this out of respect for Joe, who I never met, and regretfully, I will never meet him. But for those of you who did know him or had the privilege of meeting him or followed him, you'll have the memories. So that's it, man. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back on this channel soon with coverage, live coverage of the Orlando Pro judging from Orlando, Florida. And that's it, guys. So, you know, try to enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.